First at 4. What started off as a small get-together for veterans looking for a place to share coffee, donuts, and stories with other veterans has now grown to become the largest monthly gathering in the state of Idaho, according to the Warhawk Air Museum. News Channel 7's Hector Mendoza was at today's get-together. And Hector, you got a chance to hear some war stories and share a cup of coffee with hundreds of veterans, right?
Yeah, actually today's meeting was at the Warhawk Air Museum in Nampa, and like you mentioned, there was actually a few hundred veterans in attendance from all across Idaho, from every branch of the military, and from many different eras. A morning cup of joe with something sweet to pair with it, and a room full of men and women who have lots of stories to tell.
I spent 3 years flying this airplane, teaching U.S. fighter pilots how to beat this airplane, so that when they faced it in combat, they already knew that the U.S. builds much better airplanes, and we train our pilots much better.
At the Warhawk Air Museum in Nampa.
Because this is a very hallowed ground for veterans from everywhere to come here, because this museum has preserved the personal histories of men and women who've served our country since World War I.
It has become the gathering place for the largest monthly veterans get-together in the state, but this all started with just a handful of veterans wanting a place to reminisce.
We started the Kilroy Coffee Klatch in 2001 with 15 World War II veterans.
And now?
We average 275 to 300 veterans every month, and it's growing.
Many of the veterans in attendance Tuesday morning say the first of every month is marked on their calendars.
I tell you what, it's fantastic, I think, because you get to talk to other veterans. You get to understand what they went through.
The sense of camaraderie is what brings the veterans back and helps add more to the group.
It's absolutely a feeling of belonging. I felt that from the day I walked in here and first met Sue and the small number of volunteers we had at the time.
And yes, this is a museum with lots of interesting artifacts, but what makes this place unique is more than just the planes.
And so our saying is, the airplanes bring them here, the stories keep them here. And that is the truth.
There's so many stories here, and I feel when I walk in here that these veterans are talking to me. It's really, really cool.
And so when this event ends, the people gathered here are looking forward to one thing.
Next month's Kilroy.
The Kilroy Coffee Klatch is not the only event for the month. The Warhawk Museum will be hosting their annual Warbird Roundup on August 12th and 13th, which is next weekend. And according to the museum, that is the largest, it is Idaho's largest two-day gathering of historic warplanes from across the country. Doug?
It's cool, Hector, when you see that they say they're marking that first of every month on their calendars,
right,
and that the numbers continue to grow. Such stories to tell and that connection with other veterans. Thank you, Hector.